Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the road again, on the road again, on the road again, on the road again. Where are we going? Well, sir, today we're going to La Mesa, Texas, which is about a 4-hour pull for me. And then from La Mesa, Texas, I guess it is, we will pull on down to Llano, Texas. And we see, in order to be a Texan, you have to at least burn up a week in the heat in the summer. You can't be a native Texan without suffering the summer heat. So I'm going to go back and suffer for 1 week. Next week, the temperatures drop into the low 90s and upper 80s and all that stuff. So yeah, we're on the road again, heading back to Llano, Texas. It's about what time? I say it is about, I don't know, 7:45 New Mexico time, 8:45 Texas time. And we'll be in La Mesa about 2 p.m. driving the way I drive. Got to stop in Roswell and get gasoline on the way, which is about, I'm not sure, 65 miles from here. But I'm in no hurry. I'm going 35 miles an hour, and I plan to hang right around 45 unless I get pressed by some traffic, because I ain't in no hurry. I could spend a week I could go anywhere. I could go to Colorado, Nebraska, Wyoming, Mississippi, anywhere I want to go. But I believe I'll go back to Texas for a while, because we've been out here about 45 days this trip. And let's see, I was out here April and May, went back in June, came back in July. Now it's, tomorrow will be September the 1st, I believe. And since I can't get any solar, which is not a big deal, I could have gone boondocking if I'd have wanted to real bad, because I can do it for 5 days without anything. And then if I'd needed to, I can hook up to the truck, run the motor for a while and charge it. But we got the casita hooked up. You can't hardly tell it's back there unless you're going up a hill, then up a good hill, you notice it. But this road from here all the way to, well, not all the way to Roswell, but probably about 25 miles here is pretty rough. Do I like RVing? Yes, sir. I mean, yesterday I had a vision. A guy came in a van, like a Simplicity SRT or a Road Trek looking thing. Went over and talked to him, and I thought, maybe I ought to do that. Instead of building me a cabin, I could get me one of these Class Bs or a Class B plus or a Class C. And it's not totally off the table, but the downside of it is a biggie. The gas mileage in a Class C is about 8 on a good day. Gas mileage in a B, like his, is probably 16, which is not bad. I could live with that, but god dang, why are the Class Bs so much more expensive than the Class Cs? The Class B RVs, new, you're looking at close to $100,000. Yo! They ain't gonna do that. And you can get a Class C in Alvarado, Texas, a brand new Thor, or not Thor, I don't know what it's called, something. He's got several different models for $56,000. Brand new. But, you got V10s and whatever else, 6 liters and stuff that, they can't pass a gas station. I mean, they got plenty of room, nice showers and stuff. And I looked at them real close, and I thought, well, would I have to have a tow car? and to be very comfortable, yes, you would. Because, you don't want to crank your 8 mile per gallon Class C up to go to the grocery store and back 20 miles away. Not hardly. But it's on the table. It's not in my plate yet, but it's on the table. It's kind of like that cabin. It's just sitting on the table. I'm looking at it. I don't know. You know, what's wrong with what I got? Nothing. Don't be smart. You know, it's true. Do I need to do anything? No. Have I got a good setup? Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know it. Don't rub it in. But more than likely, I will do nothing. I know this video is probably going to be a little bit dark because it's cloudy. But we're coming into Lincoln, the little town of Lincoln. It's pretty far around. It's another couple of miles. It says speed limit 45, and I'm not breaking that. That's fine. 45 is fine with me. I ain't no hurry. It's a beautiful drive through here. It starts to flatten out when you get going towards Roswell. Winding through the mountains of New Mexico, headed back to Texas. Yeah, I got to go back and get recertified in Texas. That was kind of a catch-22. I thought about staying until after Labor Day. Well, that would put it September the 8th. And my 2-week time up would be up there at the BLM, I think, on the 7th. So anyway, I thought, well, hell, let's just go ahead and go. I don't have any reason to be in New Mexico anymore. I didn't buy a lot, didn't buy anything. I feel very good about that. Yeah, peace of mind is what I've got right now, and I wish I could just put reins on myself. Whoa, boy, whoa, you don't need a thing. What I do need to do when I get back to Texas is grease my wheel bearings, put in new wheel bearing grease. You need to do that. Well, they say once a year or about 8,000 or 10,000 miles, but I do it about every 8,000 miles, and we're just about there on the Casita, I think, towing. Not quite, but we're probably about 6 towing on the Casita in 2 years. We'll see. Next year, well, I may make some changes when I get back. Of course, I can get some solar finally when I get back. I can have it delivered to my place at the RV park in Llano, Texas. So that'll solve that issue. And then if I want to go somewhere and go boondocking in Texas somewhere, or dry camping, or go to a state park with just no hookups, I can. And, you know, they've got it. You can go down to Falcon Lake. They've got a few campsites down around right on the water that are no hookups. I'm not sure how much they are a night, though. I don't know. I know I get a little discount on it, whatever it is, because I've got a Texas Parks Pass. I don't have to pay the entrance fee, and they usually, if you stay 7 days, they give you 1 day free. We're getting close to Lincoln. I can hear Billy the Kid shooting his pistol up in the air, or else he's shooting somebody. Oh golly, well, I'm going to do about 15 videos today, guys, so I'm for the hell of it, driving and talking. I got my green tea and I got my dark chocolate almonds, and life is good. As long as you're not in a hurry, ladies and gentlemen, RVing is a good way of life. But I promise you, most people, including myself, I'm guilty of it. I'm not anymore. But when I was younger, man, oh man, I just had to get to that next stop. I'd drive 8 or 10 hours a day. I was going to cover the whole earth in a week. You know, there's a lot of good things going on in the world that people aren't talking about. You know, the news media hasn't told you that worldwide pollution has dropped dramatically. That there's more people that have access to electricity now than ever. Like 80% of the population of the world has access to good electricity. And pretty soon they're going to have access to the internet thanks to Elon Musk and Starlink. Poverty's just about been eradicated. Food production is up more than it's ever been. We can feed the population of the world and more. I hear a little noise. Yeah, there's probably a little noise in this video. I don't know what it is. I think it's the holder. It got a little noise in it. Or I don't know, it might be this thing over here. Who knows? There's so many things in here. But there, you know, do a Google search for the good news and see what you find. You won't find much. You know, do a search for the bad news, you'll find about a jillion pages. The good times are coming. They're coming real soon. But you got to go out and get them. They're coming, but you got to find them. You know, now we're getting closer to Lincoln, where we should be coming into the little town pretty soon. Not much. I think the population of Lincoln, New Mexico is 68. And what made it famous was a little buck-toothed, skinny punk kid from the east that moved out here and started killing people at the age of 13. You know, you could be, the good guys in this town didn't get much notice, but Billy the Kid did. He was made a martyr, or whatever you call it. Whoa, speed limit 30. I do have to slow down now. But we're in Lincoln, New Mexico now, ladies and gentlemen. You realize that a year ago these streets were lined with cars and RVs? It's just sickening to see this. It is just sickening. I mean, unfortunately, it's the whole damn world. Oh, God, there's so many things I could say, I just have to bite my tongue. Man, how did we get hoodwinked into this crap? Wonder what they'll have us wearing next. Oh, I noticed in Minnesota they're requiring everyone under the age of 30 to have to take the vaccine. Requiring it, you hear me? Requiring it. I knew it would come to that. Next thing, our federal government's going to tell you, well, if you go get the vaccine, we'll send you a check for $1,000. I hear you. Something about it. There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me what I got to wear. Better stop now. Look around. Everybody, look what's going down. That's an old song from the 60s. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 on the road back to Texas. It'll be about, an hour and a half. I'll cross the Texas state line. And it's amazing. There's no change in geography, no change in the people. Everybody still wants to just live and let live. But we put a border on it, and people will fight for that damn border and a flag. Wow. We've come a long way backwards. Anyway, guys, from New Mexico, soon to be Texas, and the adventure continues. I'm always dreaming about something else. Will I get a Class C? Man, it's just got some real downsides. Of course, the upside is You know, as far as it's having more, I mean, you know, it's 6'5" interior, got a nice shower, you know, full shower. It's just a bigger, it's like a bigger travel trailer, is all it is. Bigger travel trailer with a motor. And, you know, I was thinking, here's my thinking. I was thinking about getting a new truck, okay? Well, a new truck will cost about $30,000. And then I thought, well, hell, I'll get a bigger RV. Well, a new RV, a bigger RV, $25,000. So that puts you about $55,000. Well, I could get both of those in one package, a new truck and an RV, for $55,000, and they call it a Class C. However, there is a catch-22 there, in that whenever I get ready to go get groceries, I got to drive the Class C. And, you know, if I want to go riding around, my arm hanging out the window, I'm going to be getting 8 miles a gallon. And I don't know, requires some thinking. Anyway, got plenty of time to think between here and Texas. So anyway, guys, on this bumpy road, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. If you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. I got more rattles in here. Anyway, use the Amazon link. Some of you are and some of you have. Thank you very much. Just click on the link, go to Amazon. If it takes you to a place you don't want to buy anything, go anywhere on Amazon, buy anything you want during that shopping session, and then they take care of me. And then what else? You can use the PayPal thing. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health, stand guard at the door of your mind, your titanium cranium. Adios amigos, bye-bye. Boom.